Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky Bex, whatever you guys like to call me, and welcome to my Declutter series 2021. Now, I was planning to do these videos later on in the year, like I did last year, but as I was transferring my makeup from one room to another, I literally looked at all the makeup and said to myself, there's so much makeup here, I'm not even going to wear anymore. I'm not even reaching for anymore, and majority of it is discontinued, so there's no point in keeping it. And I have to be careful, especially with my eye area. My eyes are so sensitive. I actually have an eye condition. I'll pop it on screen here of what I have. So with eyeliners and especially mascaras, I have to be extremely careful. I'm not going to be sadly donating any of the makeup or giving it away or anything to family or giveaways as such, because the makeup's so old and I just don't feel comfortable. And especially with the current situation, the places that used to take makeup aren't really taking makeup at the moment, which I completely understand. So I feel like this year I want to be so cutthroat with my makeup. I literally just want to get rid of it and just say to myself, if I'm not going to use it, or if it's really expired, it has got to go. So I'm getting rid of the old and in with the new. So get yourself comfortable, like myself. I'm in my pajamas and my cozy socks. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's get on with the series. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be tackling single pigments, single eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows, glitters, you name it. I'm going to be tackling this today. Now, this isn't all of them, this is just the pile that I'm not going to be keeping, because I did want to put the other pile that I am keeping, because I know for a fact I'm just going to get really confused, and I believe it's definitely not all going to fit on here. So let's crack on with the ones I'm not going to be keeping. So the first one, I have the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. So you have a glitter on one side and a cream eyeshadow on the other. This is very old and I'm not too sure if you can get this or not. So yeah, I won't be keeping this because I haven't really been using it at all. These here are Kiko Loose Pigments. These are extremely old, and personally I just don't reach for these. I have so many pigments and I really don't use these, so these can go. I have so many of these Too True Loose Pigments. I have so many different colours and these only cost 10p, but I'm just never going to reach for these guys. I really am not. So these can go. Oh, sorry, and there's another one there which I'm not keeping. These ones are the Makeup Revolution. They're the awesome metal cream eyeshadows. They're meant to be based on the Steeler eyeshadows, but I don't really use these anymore and they're very old, so these can go. I found another one there, which this one can go. These are some of the Kiko Smart eyeshadows. They're like the single ones. These aren't particularly my favourite colours. Like, they're not very pigmented and they're a bit patchy, so I won't be keeping these three. These are some of the Kiko Water eyeshadows. I have 210 here and 224 here. They're really pretty, but I prefer the 200 and 208. They're meant to be a dupe for the MAC Soft and Gentle and MAC Gives a Glow. I think they're supposed to be a dupe. But yeah, I don't really use these two. I use the other two, but not these two. So these two can go. I have a couple of the Maybelline cream eyeshadows. There's one in the Leather Effect and there's another one. This one is Creme de Rose and this one is Vintage Plum. Don't reach for these, to be honest. I don't really use cream eyeshadows, to be 100% honest, so these can go. Now this was a beautiful single cream eyeshadow. I got this from H&M a long time ago, but I don't really reach for it, and I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's really pretty. I don't think you can see it in the camera, but it's like a golden pink duochrome. It's really gorgeous. But this can go. This is a itty bitty tiny single eyeshadow from the Kiko's Mini Divas collection. It's just a very simple sparkle of gold eyeshadow, but I'm not really going to reach for this, so this can go. This is the Natural Collection eyeshadow in in White Opal. I used this in my very first video that I did on YouTube, but it's crumbling away and I know I'm not going to reach for it. I really know I'm not going to use it, so it can just go. And it's very old too. Speaking of old as well, this is the MUA Single Eyeshadow in number 9. Oh my god, I used to use this eyeshadow all the time. It's so beautiful. It's got this beautiful purple bluey shimmer in it. Oh, it's gorgeous. But I know it's so old and I know it has to go. Oh, this brings me back when I used to get into makeup. I used to love this eyeshadow. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. This was the collection Bounce Back Cream Eyeshadow. I'm not really going to reach for this, to be honest, so this can go. I have some of the Miss Beauty Trio eyeshadows. I know I featured this in my recent video. I've worn them a couple of times, but I've not worn them ever since, so I know I'm not really going to reach for them. So, but if you're looking for an affordable makeup option, then these are really good for that. But I'm not going to reach for them anymore, so these can go. These could probably go to a friend or family. This MUA Single Eyeshadow was gorgeous. It's in the shade Lilac. Oh, it's so stunning and it's so pigmented and so pretty. But now that MUA brought their new eyeshadows, I don't really reach for the singles, to be honest. So that can go. The Ted Baker Eyeshadow Trio. Not really going to reach for this, so this can go. The George Eyeshadow 4-shade eye pigment. This is in the shade Mermaid. I've heard George's makeup is becoming discontinued and I'm not really going to reach for it, so this can go. I have the Bourjois Smoky Stories in Upside Down Brown. I used to use this all the time, but I have so many neutral brown eyeshadows I reach for more than this, so this can go. These are two NYX eyeshadows. I have one called Heat and the other called Mermaid. Like I said, I don't really reach for singles. I really don't reach for them, so I try not to keep so many, so these two can go. I have a NYX Away With Me Glow a Liquid Illuminator Highlighter, and this is in a bronzy shade. Gold Rush, there we are, Gold Rush. I use this as a liquid eyeshadow, not a highlighter, because it's too dark for me, but I don't use it, so this can go. Another cream eyeshadow by Makeup Gallery. This one is in Antique Gold. I don't reach for this, to be honest. There's nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in this at all. It's a great cream eyeshadow. Just don't use it. So this can go. This one is a Barium Holographic Eye Topper. It's pretty, but I'm not going to reach for it. So this can go. This is a pot of glitter from NYX, completely unopened. I might give this to someone else because like I said, it's completely unopened. There's no point in me opening it, so I might as well give this to someone else. I have here a few of the Barium Glitter Rush glitters, but since they now come out with biodegradable glitter, I would personally prefer to go for those. I don't really reach for these anyway, so I think I'm going to get the biodegradable ones instead. Don't get me wrong, I do have some glitters which are non-biodegradable, but I'd rather just get the biodegradable ones in that range. So I have this one from Beauty UK. This is a beautiful glitter, but I don't want to keep so many glitters. I want to keep a few, but not so many. So this one can go. I have a eyeshadow shimmer from Makeup Gallery. I don't really reach for this, to be perfectly honest. They're not my favourite. Like I said, I prefer their eyeshadows, so this can go. I have the Dewy Pot here by Mimi Cosmetics. Don't really reach for it, so this can go. This is a Makeup Gallery Awesome Metals eyeshadow in Rose Gold. It's very pretty and I have used it a ton, but I just don't reach for it anymore, so this can go. Medusa's Eye Dust in Volcano. I've kept two of them, but I just didn't want to keep all of them because one colour looked very similar to the other, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Oh yeah, the Kiko Magnetic Eyeshadow. This is definitely a dupe for the MAC one, even though Kiko and MAC are pretty much under the same tree. That's why some of the products look very similar and identical. And the lipstick, and the lipsticks, if you smell the lipsticks, they smell exactly the same as each other. So this can go because I don't reach for it anymore. These are to be loose pigments. I have this one in Glam Fromage. Glam Fromage is this one, and this one is La Vida Loca. Don't reach for these, to be honest, so yeah, these can go. Another cream eyeshadow from Ted Baker. I'm not going to reach for this. I'm really not, so this can go. This is a liquid eye primer. This is very old. I want to get rid of it because it's very, very old. If I want to make an eyeliner, I'm not going to use this because this is very, very old. It was very good, but yeah, very old. This is a Candy Split eyeshadow from Kiko. It's in the shade number 2. Don't reach for this, to be honest, so this can go. An MUA very old eyeshadow palette in Innocence. Now, I kept this for a long time. The reason being is because of that shade, because that shade is like a beautiful brown Dumachrome. Oh, it's beautiful. That's the reason why I kept this, but I just don't reach for it. So I've got so many eyeshadow palettes, so this can go. I have a loose pigment from Sleek in Dazzled. Don't reach for this, so this can go. I have another Kiko single wet eyeshadow, wet and dry eyeshadow, sorry, in 218. Don't reach for this, so that can go. I have more of the liquid adhesives from, well, the mixers from Evolution. These can go. And lastly, I have the iArt Precision Liquid Colour liquid eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't really reach for this, to be honest, so this one can go. Okay guys, these are the ones I am going to be keeping, so I'm going to quickly run through these through. These here, these are my Dazzle Dusts. Some of them you can still get, some of them you cannot get. I'm 100% keeping these because I love Barium's Dazzle Dusts. I love them. The pigmentation, they make great eyeliner. These are fantastic. I'm 100% keeping these. These down here are the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows. I think I have pretty much nearly all of them. This is the old packaging. I know you can still get some of the eyeshadows, like, for example, like Space Cowboy. That's an old classic. I know you can still get that. But yeah, I'm 100% keeping these because these are great. One of them sadly is broken, which is Intergalactic, but I use that one very carefully. This Urban Decay eyeshadow in Polyester Bride, I will never get rid of it. This was the very first eyeshadow I ever owned from Urban Decay. As you guys can see, I have 100% hit pan on it. I am never ever getting rid of it. Even if I never ever use it, this is just a personal possession to me, so I'm going to be keeping this. These are the Makeup Gallery quads. I have all 3 of them here. I love these. I prefer the quads to their eyeshadows, to their cream eyeshadows, sorry, and their shimmer pigments. I prefer these, so I'm 100% keeping these. This is the wet eyeshadow I was talking about from Kiko, the one in 200. This one's a dupe for MAC Soft and Gentle. Or was it Give Me Sunshine? It was one or the other. Yep, great dupe, and I mean it's too dark for me, but I love it as an eyeshadow, as it intended to use. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping this. These eyeshadows here from H&M are gorgeous. These are beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. These are really, really nice. I am 100% going to be keeping these. These are really, really good. These are the 2 Smart eyeshadows I am going to be keeping. I do have another one, but I put that in my highlighting drawer because I use that one as a highlighter. Yep, I'm keeping these 2 because these are really nice. These are the 2 e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadows that I did a review on. Sorry, I did it on both of these 2, and these are really good. I prefer the bluish one here more to this one, but I can still make it work, and these are really nice, very affordable, so I'm keeping these 2. This is a cream eyeshadow from Revlon, the Colour Stay. It's beautiful. I love this. Not sure if you can still get it or not, but this is really pretty. I'm going to be 100% keeping hold of this. These are cream eyeshadows. Well, they act like pigments, but they're actually cream. It's really crazy, but these are really nice. These are the Nyx Pigments here. These are the Nyx Foil Play Pigments. Absolutely amazing. These are really incredible, so I'm keeping these. I have two here of the Medusa Pigments. I have Silviendo and Brown Sugar. Keeping these two. Really like these two. I have here two of the Pixie glitter eyeshadows. These are really good. These are very similar to the, the Stila eyeshadows. Really, really nice. So I'm going to keep hold of these two. This is a Give Me Face pigment, and it's in that shade right there. There you go. Yeah, you guys can see the name there. There you go. Really pretty. It's a very unique pigment. It's really cool, so I'm keeping this one. My Barium glue adhesive. I'm 100% keeping this because this glue is amazing. This is the Lottie London eye foil. It's just a very sparkly kind of base. It's just really sparkly. It just comes out like pure glitter. Really nice. Keeping this one. This one is a chunky glitter, and it's in that shade. Oh, there we are. It's in that shade right there. Hope you guys can see the name okay. Really nice. I want to do fun kind of looks, so I'm going to be keeping this one. I have four here of the Tanya Blur Loose Glitters. I'm keeping these because I love doing fun looks with these. 100% not getting rid of this. This is the cream eyeshadow in number 5 by Kiko. You can't get this anymore, but I love it. Sometimes I even use it as a highlighter. It's beautiful. If you want a sparkly, fun highlighter, this is your jam. Really, really nice. So I'm keeping this one. Keeping it. This is a Too Faced Loose Glitter. It's in the shade Glittery. This was with the collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. I'm never getting rid of this. This is beautiful. Never getting rid of it. This also is a very, very old glitter from Too Faced. And it's in the shade Catfight. I lost a lot of it, sadly, because the lid is broken. So when it fell over, loads of glitter fell out, which is such a shame. But I'm keeping it because I really love this. I have another loose glitter here from Make a Revolution in Retrospective. Very pretty. I did it on a Halloween look once, and I'm going to be keeping it. This is a really bright, mauvey pink glitter. Really pretty. It's from Kiko. It's very old. You can't get it anymore, but I'm keeping this. A red glitter from Freedom Cosmetics. You can't get Freedom anymore, but it's nice to have a red glitter on hand, so I'm keeping this. The Illamasqua Sealing Gel. Do you guys remember this? This is so expensive, but it's really good to create eyeliners with it, and it still smells okay, so I'm keeping this. And last but certainly not least, I have the H&M Glitter Dust. A very nice silver glitter. Going to be keeping this. So that is my cream eyeshadows, loose pigments, glitter, single eyeshadows, all sorted. I hope you guys are enjoying my Declutter series. I'm sorry that the videos aren't as long as they were last time because I felt like those videos went on a little bit too long, so I wanted to keep them short and sweet. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you like. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye guys. Take care.